Hello, it's Mari Smith here, and I'd love to share with you my Facebook 5-minute daily process. Well, it can be done in 5 minutes, but it's up to you how much longer you take, but minimum would be 5 minutes. So when you first log into Facebook, this is your home page, okay? It's called your home page. You can always come back here by clicking home or the Facebook logo up here. Alright, so I'm going to walk you through 7, and hopefully we can do this in under 5 minutes so you see exactly what the process is. Number 1, the very first thing I would do is right here, change my status. So let's put one in right now. I often put little characters and fun things like that. For now, that's just fine. Click post. Now there's a couple shortcuts if you use a site like ping.fm or the Facebook application Twitter Sync, and you're on Twitter and active on Twitter, then you can pull in your tweets, as they're called, into your Facebook status update. So you would just go and skip step 1. Step 2, scan through your news feed. Now as I'm scanning through, I'm looking for interesting and relevant items or stories, as they're called, that I might like to comment on. Also, I'm looking for where I might want to increase or decrease these stories. So when you, for example, click on it, you have to mouse over it for this little pencil. Click there and you can go less about or more about that person. That might Facebook to share less or more about that particular person in your feed. Or the other option is that you can choose less or more of a specific story. If you scroll to the very bottom, in fact, you can adjust that by clicking on options for newsfeed. You can adjust down there too. So that's what I'm going to do. Scroll through, look at stories, looking for interesting and relevant, making comments. This wonderful feature, we should say, of the new Facebook design is this ability to comment. Anywhere you see the little comment, then you can just click there and comment right on the fly. Okay, so that's number 2. In fact, that's 2A, and I do have a 2B for you, which is if you have previously created a friend list. In fact, I recommend multiple friend lists, and you click this little arrow right here. It's not obvious. Click that little drop down arrow, and now you can scroll through all your different friend lists and you can view the news feed of just that friend, just those friends. Now I made a little list here called A+ contacts as a starter list just to show you. And so now I'm only looking at a select few individuals' feeds. It's a fabulous feature to be able to just keep an eye on certain people, not keep an eye, but keep connected with certain people and click on comments and things like that. So that's 2B. Next up is 3 is birthdays. So go over and look to see whose birthday it is. And I do my best to acknowledge everyone's birthday, but often there's not enough time in the day. But if someone I know, and then I would right click, open in a new window, and write a little greeting on their wall. Now some people will delegate that to an assistant, that's fine. Some people just write happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday on everybody's walls, and that's fine. I personally like to add something a little more personal. Okay, so then the requests, now you have all these requests up here, and any one of these different ones you can click on the top of the list of friend suggestions. I usually go straight to friend requests, click on that, and now I highly recommend you have previously written down your friending request policy. Mine includes having a picture, ideally having several friends in common, not several but a lot of friends in common, having a personal message like this is wonderful, and things like that. Ones that I don't accept might be strange pictures like that and logos and business profiles, things like that, and no pictures. So confirm and accept friends. Again, you could also be delegating that. And then also I might scroll through real fast and see what the different invitations are and accept or reject, or more particularly what I usually do is just hit the ignore all button up here and just zap them all after accepting friends. Next up would be notifications. If I move the screen over here, you see in the bottom right you've got this little icon here, like a little poster board, and then you can see at a glance, and it looks like I've already checked these recently, so you can see, and you can click on these different, in fact again you can go right click and open a new tab so that you can stay on this page, or you can go ahead and click on see all. And the purpose of looking at your notifications is to see if there's anything there that you want to comment back on. The 6th thing that I do is look at my own profile. So we click here on profile, and what I'm looking for is to make sure things are showing up properly. I'm going to read my wall posts. I'm going to look to see if I need to comment back on anything. These are the things that are also going to show up in your notifications. Scroll down and go ahead and just look to see what I might want to comment back on, and make sure everything's formatting properly and pulling in properly. And then the last thing, number 7, is email. and just click on inbox, and I have a system with my virtual assistant. She's actually looking at certain emails for me and replying on my behalf, and so on and so forth. And so you can click this little blue dot to show it marked as red, and then your assistant can answer those ones. It's a great system. But I get a lot of email, and so I don't often have time to answer every single one, and that's okay. But I usually recommend people go to my blog or follow me on Twitter. So that's it. That's your 7 steps, and we've just managed in just over 5 minutes, but basically that shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to update your status. Number 1, scroll through your news feed. In addition, you can look at your friend lists. Number 3, acknowledge birthdays. Number 4, check your requests. Number 5, look at your notifications. Number 6, scan your profile real quick. And number 7, check your email. Everything else you do over and above that is additional, like using posted items, uploading photos, uploading videos. Those are all fabulous activities to do on Facebook, but that would be your minimum of those 7 different areas. That is it for today. Enjoy the Facebook in 5 minutes a day. And do come and visit my blog at whyfacebook.com. That's W-H-Y. Why should you be on Facebook? Why should you use Facebook for your business? Come to whyfacebook.com and find out. Bye for now.